Nah, bro, chill with that. You can't do that. Who?
Why can't
Which
I do
one?
that?
Which one? No. Stop right there. There is no bigger simp in this fucking current podcast session for Sung Jinwoo Sung than this guy right here. You can't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Herbal Sinergy the Shop. I'm your host, Sinji. With me, my co-host, Irbal.
What up?
What's going on, Irby? And joining us for episode 100, our friend, our bud. I don't know what to introduce you as. I forget which name we use. Although I've said
Pete,
all
man,
three of them.
whatever.
I'm going to do all three. Pete, Clutch, Lord Infamous, all of them. He's all three.
Ladies and gents, glad to be back.
Bro, 100 episodes. If
Y'all
anything,
doing
we're
it big.
persistent.
Are we though?
Sure. So, let's kick it off with a usual segment. Flavor of the week. Has anyone seen, watched, read anything that caught their attention this week? Irby is usually a comedic thing. So,
Nah.
anything make you laugh, Irby?
Nope. Nothing made me laugh.
No?
Nah. Wasn't feeling very funny. You know what I mean?
Damn. Pete, anything for you?
Let me see. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it was Eminence, the last episode.
Okay, alright.
I'll just say it was an amazing battle. I'll just say that.
Fuck, I'm almost there. Fuck.
I
Damn.
wish you read it.
You wish I read
you
it?
saw it already.
You read and watched?
No, I was saying I wish you watched it already, so
Damn.
we can spoil it.
Yeah, I got like 2 minutes left on episode 18, and then it's just the last two episodes. Ah, man. Okay, all right. My flavor this week was Grey Eon, Little Weak Hero Love, and they had this huge fucking meeting. Did you watch it, Pete, or read it?
Yeah, I read it.
Okay.
I'm all caught up with that thing.
They had the huge meeting on like what's the game plan and blah blah blah, and like in the middle of it, this some dude was just like, I'm good with all this, but who's that wimp? And they were like, that's the White Mamba. And Gray's like, I'll prove it to you if you want me to. I'm like, oh shit.
He said, no thanks. That's the one that beat Wolf. Oh shit! All right.
Yo, I was just like, okay, all right, it's gonna be great. Gray's got it. And then my
I
man
wonder
ended the
who he's
chapter.
gonna fight though.
Yo, I feel like, okay, all right,
Like,
okay.
are they gonna double team the main dude? I feel like that's the only way that's gonna happen.
You know what I hate in like some animes, and it's like unresolved tension. Like you build something up and like it doesn't happen, right? So like this obviously seems like we're approaching the end of the manhwa. Like we're about to show down with the Union. After that, we'll probably get like a fucking how everyone turned out couple chapters, and then it'll be done for good, right?
I'd
Great.
say about maybe 5 out of 10 left.
Gray hasn't fought Jake G yet, and Gray obviously wants to fight Donald Na. So it's just like, well, is he gonna fight both of them, or we're gonna leave one of those unresolved? Because he kind of just put it out there in that last chapter, and like, of course, the best way to learn is first-hand experience. I'm like, okay, so you have to fight the motherfucker. But you also gotta fight Jake G, so I don't know. But Wolf wants to fight Jake, so I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting. Like I think shit's ready to explode next chapter, or its next chapter might be a big cock tease for like, okay, the fight starts next week.
Right. I feel like I think Gray might get dogged, and maybe not dogged, but he might get beat, or they might have like a stalemate, and then he come back and be like, yeah, he's about that life, and at that point, I guess he's gonna fight whoever is under him, but Jake's gonna fight Wolf, or Wolf wants to fight Jake. So I have no idea what to guess.
Yeah, I think okay. So I feel like Wolf wants to fight Jake. Jake might beat Wolf. What? I mean, yeah, Jake is gonna beat Wolf. I feel like, and I think Jake wants to fight Gray.
Yeah, he might. I just need some battles to happen. That's all I need.
I'm
Need all
looking.
the fighting to go down.
Okay, so if I had to like piecemeal what I'm looking forward to, I'm looking forward to, if at all possible, Jake and Gerard rematch because Gerard seems like he's significantly increased in fighting capability now that he's using his hands again. I'm looking forward to who the hell else is with. Oh, there's Jimmy Bay, Jimmy maybe. No, Teddy can't handle Go. Maybe Go with his boxing because you haven't really got to see Go shine with his boxing. So maybe Go could take on
Cause that
Jimmy.
man is scared, dog.
Chill.
I don't know what he's so scary about.
Let's chill with Go, bro. Go's like the one
I'm
you
ready
protect.
for it.
Um, and then it's just wasn't there one more person? Oh, Forrest Lee. Who gives a shit about Forrest? Motherfucker's a villain. Um, I don't know, bro. I feel like you might see Gray fighting multiple people in this final shit.
Yeah, he could end up helping people. Like he could be that loose man, just fighting whoever needs help.
I'm excited. But on to the 100th episode topics. Irby, was it your plan or Pete? Was it your plan? Who was it? Who?
Those
It
are
was my idea.
So take the reins, Irby. What's up?
So I was thinking for this one, we would do some summoners, um, but we would well, we wouldn't rank. It's just like, I guess it'd be more so the ideas of what you would like to summon more based on the summoner's ability. So, um, yeah, so it's a summoner and then there's summons. Which would prefer to have, I guess. That
uh,
makes sense. Yeah.
And we get two each, right?
I mean, I
yeah,
got two. I thought you said it was going to be like three or something. I mean, but I got three too, so it doesn't matter.
I got
I
two.
got mine.
Okay, cool. So Irby, since this was your shindig, your gimmick, would you like to start us off with your first one?
So, um, my first one, I was going to do Mira from She Professed Herself, People of the Wise Man. So basically, yeah, she has a myriad of all sorts of stuff to conjure. Have you all seen that show?
I have not.
I
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah. Okay. Um, little background. It was some dude named Gandalf, and what happens is it's an Avatar world, and he was in the middle of like just messing around making like another uh, a tribute or not a tribute, but like another character with different abilities, and somehow he just ends up falling asleep and then dies. So he's now stuck as this young lady named Mira, and she's a summoner. But yeah, so part of her summons is she can summon dark knights, Valkyries, dragons, pretty much any mythical animal, summon a holy sword and all sorts of stuff, and stuff we still don't know about yet. So, um, Yeah, she summoned a Pegasus, some snakes for healing, salamanders, dragons, griffins. All the mythical stuff.
Okay, hold on. I'm slightly confused. I may have misunderstood. Are we picking the summon or the summoner?
The summons, like what you would rather summon.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Continue.
Yeah, so she does some sage stuff. But yeah, so that was my one. I was like, oh, that's some cool abilities to have. And then I know y'all familiar with the other one, Jin Woo Song.
Nah, bro. Chill with that. Chill with that. Chill with that. You can't do that. Who?
Why can't I
Which
do
one?
that?
Which one? No, 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 no. Stop right there. There is no bigger simp in this fucking current podcast session for Sung Jinwoo Sung than this guy right here. You can't do that.
Why can't I? I picked him. I
Which
told you
one?
that like
Which
2 weeks
one?
ago. You can pick two. Them's my two.
No, the summon. Which summon?
Oh, with summons, all his abilities, all his summons. The
What?
ant
No.
dude.
What?
Yeah, is his summons not his abilities?
Damn, I should have went more hard. Y'all niggas,
I didn't even,
Nah.
bro.
crazy.
I think I misunderstood the assignment. I picked the summon creatures, not the summoner. I just have 1 and 1. This motherfucker said the mystical fucking trifecta of library. And he stole Jinwoo Song from me? Like, what?
Did I steal him from you?
Yes!
Oh, was he part of your guy?
Yes!
Huh.
Was that the one you was talking about? He might get kicked out.
No. Okay, so I'll come up with another one. I don't know how, but I'll come up with another one.
No, you can just do that because I had another one.
No, it's gone, Irby. I can't. I can't.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I was thinking about.
I would have went more hard. Y'all went hard.
I didn't go that hard,
crazy.
bro. Wait. First of all, he said the entire summons. I thought we were only allowed one summon.
Exactly.
I thought we were only
This
like
man
if
did the whole
I didn't.
ability.
Yeah, I didn't know if
I
I
said-
picked Ash Ketchum, I can use his entire fucking catalog of Pokemons.
No, that's not summoning. That's capturing.
Yeah.
That was just an example. Just an example. I didn't use any Pokemon, but I was gonna use Beru from Jinwoo Sun's army because he's the most adaptable one. Any creature he eats, he basically is able to use their ability. And I was just like, that's a pretty damn good summon.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Irby used all of them.
Yeah. Hey, dog, you got to read the fine print.
You know.
Yeah. And I said the summons that they do. And so all the summons that he does is one thing.
Damn.
But I come with another one off the cuff.
Nah, go
real
ahead,
quick.
dog. Rock out.
I did want to do Kelvin because I do like his summonings they do. So
I still need a new one.
Oh wow.
Okay. Go ahead, Pete. I need to think.
Let me do both of them.
Go ahead, yeah. Well, Irby, do you want to go more in depth in your?
Well, I can go.
I mean, we all know what Jinwoo Sung can do. So
Yes, I do.
So I don't think it's needs explanation. Some things don't need to be drug on out. Know what I mean?
Oh my god.
That's crazy. I went for the jugular.
I said, or I could just switch to Ainz. All his summons he could do.
Nah, dog. You know I would have picked that off top. I
Yo.
would have did that off rip.
Oh yeah, I can't. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Pete.
So I'm gonna do my funny one, and I chose Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh.
That is
Are
pretty
y'all
strong.
familiar with them?
Yeah. I mean, you
don't-
might as well
I'm
go
not
with the
too
entire
sure about
deck, bro.
Exodia.
No, it's one summon. You need multiple cards, but it's one summon. You know what I'm saying?
What is Exodia?
Obliterate.
I'm not
Yeah,
familiar with
Exodia is
Exodia.
like a kill-all card. Like In Yu-Gi-Oh, you gotta have certain conditions to summon them. I think you need all 5 body parts to summon. You have to be super lucky, and you know my boy Yu-Gi-Oh is the luckiest nigga out there. So
I say,
you know what I mean.
what is Yu-Gi-Oh?
A game you
What?
play like every day, motherfucker. What are we doing here?
For those uninitiated, those people that don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh is,
Yu-Gi-Oh is a
A
strategic
card
card
game.
game that has been broken over and over again. It has taken it is chess. It's no longer chess anymore. It's basically all the pieces are queens. Make it work.
yeah,
Yeah, you summoning 5 kings right there to make one fucking animal. This nigga's ballistic. But
For
yeah, basically you summon Exodia and that's it. It's game over. My thing is like I want to keep him summoned. That's my guy. So if we talk about summoning, I want to keep him summoned up for me.
what if summoning
Personally.
him just like destroyed the world?
I'm good with it, dog. You know what I mean? I'm here to have fun, baby.
yeah.
Nah, but like I remember like before I'd say before the saga that came after 5Ds, like if you played Yu-Gi-Oh and someone ran like an Exodia deck, it's like, ah, this guy. Now everything else just like I'd rather run into a fucking Exodia deck. At least I have time to like fucking make something happen.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
No, these new cards is crazy.
Oh my, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my first summon. My second one, I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with Vermeil and Gold.
I am.
Okay, yeah, Vermeil would be my second summon. For those that aren't too cunning of it, basically it's about this boy named Alto, and he goes to school for basically witchcraft, wizardry type stuff, and he's the only one that does not have a familiar. The reason is that he has too much mana. The boy has too much mana. He has so much mana that things are scared to be summoned by him. And the only one that isn't afraid is Vermeil. She was actually trapped in a book. After opening said book, she was summoned by him. In order for her to live, she has to suck off his mana. And to do that, they had to kiss. And basically, you know, all the fine details, you know, they can lay naked, regenerate the mana, they can kiss, regenerate the mana, all while keeping her alive and keeping him alive. So he has enough for the both of them. And she's a super powerful demon. Basically a devil in disguise. You know, she looks good. She has like a berserk type mode where she go full demon. And she's very protective. And niggas is jealous at the school, you know what I mean? I have Exodia and Vermeil riding by my side. I wish I could show y'all a picture of her, but if you're familiar with her, you know how she look. She's scary, but she dope.
She sounds dope.
It might be.
She's like the sexy school teacher type of vibe.
I can't believe he took Sung Jin Woo.
Hey, dog. I told you that
I
2
knew
weeks
somebody was
ago.
gonna do it. That's why I ain't do it.
I can't believe.
something
I
gonna
regret making him read it. I was like, Irby, you gotta read this. Irby, you gotta read this. Irby, did you read it yet? Irby, did you read it yet?
Oh, and the new volume came out. So what's up?
I know I'm listening to it.
Yeah. I'm going to get it when my credit comes in.
I'm also reading again. I'm also reading the manhwa again. Damn it.
You can read?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I thought about reading it again too.
It's one of those few that like I'll like every time the novel comes out on audiobook, I try to listen to it from the beginning again. I try to time it so that like I'm caught up with the story once the next chapter comes out, the next volume. But
I gotta see pictures. I can't do the audiobook stuff.
it's I would agree with you for other things, but like I think I'm more interested in. I don't like reading. Like I'm interested in books, but I don't like reading. It puts me to sleep. Honestly, I get
I
way
mean,
too
pictures, right?
distracted in my own head, and like I forget everything I just read. So putting on the audiobook, during my commute to work, during my commute back home, while I'm taking a shower, on something I already know I enjoy, it's actually interesting for me to like notice what's different and blah 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 blah. I don't know, but
It's like podcast to me.
yeah, yep. So on to who replaced my Jinwoo song.
Y'all niggas ain't shit, by the way.
I was just gonna pick one. This motherfucker picked the whole army.
Yeah, I said the summons that they do.
I thought we were only allowed two summons though.
The whole.
Man said
I
they are
said
one.
the summons.
One
Yeah,
package.
They aren't one.
yeah, summons. S, and that means plural, meaning more than one.
Nah, dog.
Hey, my fault. Y'all misunderstood what I said.
I felt like this was a setup.
I'm okay with mine too. I just knew somebody was gonna pick that nigga.
I should have went first.
She should have.
All right. Megami Fushiguro replaced Sung Jin Woo for me. I like his ability. I like his shadowed summons and how he can interact with them and like change places with them. It's kind of like a cheaper knockoff from what Jinwoo Sung can do. I think they say his name different depending on like the situation, but on such short notice, that's all I can think of for a
That's a good
suitable
one.
replacement. And my second one, the one I said, which I might get canceled on a technicality, but I think that since Irby can have a whole army, that this one's okay.
No, don't work. Just kidding.
I was gonna say Kite's ability from Hunter x Hunter because
I don't even know who that is.
I feel like
Really?
Yeah.
his thing counts as a summon because it has like a will of its own, right? It's technical, right?
No, I don't know.
I don't know either. I was like,
I guess you could make that call.
if it
But
works, it's a good summon because like really you have I think I think it's a 9. I think it's 9 chances for like 9 weapons in one summon. But if it doesn't work, then I don't know if I have another one.
Oh,
You can
Lord.
do that. It's more like morphing.
I didn't know. I was just like,
It's morphin' time.
like really, this is just Nen, and his
Right.
Nen happens to have a personality. So I don't know if this would count as.
But sake of argument, I think that could count. If you want to count it as like a weapon, and a weapon summons different types of weapons.
Yeah, so that would have been my weapon because back when I thought we were only picking one summon, I was like, hey, a summon that can enter multiple different forms for usability. That sounds dope.
I guess you'd call it a weapon. So, whatever you want to go with.
I wanted to go with Jinwoo Song.
I just knew you should have known.
I did it, bro.
I sent it in the production meeting chat.
As an example,
Yeah,
he was
That's
already
what I
one
was
for me.
doing. That's why I was like, yeah. Can I say this is what I'm finna go with right here?
I'm heartbroken.
You ain't got no heart.
I found one just to be broken.
You ain't never had no heart.
Wow.
Cap.
You might got one now, but you ain't had one in a while, my guy.
It's cold blooded.
Oh man.
That's true though.
I can't refute facts.
Facts.
I can't refute what has been said to me. So I'm gonna be bitter about this because what we're about to talk about next.
Man, we can do like a tournament type thing. Oh no, because that's gonna be OP people, and just never mind.
I was about to say, like, this, I'm like severely underpowered here.
That's right.
I think it's gonna
We
be a very one-sided tournament.
we just talk about why
I
we
ain't talking
picked
about
them
with
the
the
way we
correct
did.
people. I'm talking about we could make a tournament like for the next time.
Oh, oh yeah, we can do that. We
But
can
I'm
do.
saying if you want to do like OP people, then it only makes sense.
Uh, nah, we're off that. On to something else. So,
It's so bitter. Just- haven't you won one yet?
no, I mean we're off of this topic.
Oh,
We can determine it's something else, but
oh.
this one, this
Okay.
one's, you know.
So I wanted to talk about, since we're like a couple months into the year already, um, animes that we were really looking forward to coming out. And if they came out already, were they disappointing? Were they satisfactory? Were they just way beyond what you expected? And obviously, mine still bitter. Solo Leveling hasn't come out yet, but it's due in a month, and it would not be an understatement to say that between listening to the books, reading the manhwa, I've started and finished this thing in this specific story as many times as I've watched Sons of Anarchy, which is well over 10 times. I would say, and I would love to give One Piece that kind of love, but that's
Man, you can't rewatch that shit.
yeah, that's a tall order.
It's still ongoing.
It's
It won't end.
I can't.
End
One
it,
Piece is not
please.
something you just casually rewatch, bro. It's just
You gotta choose a certain spot to start.
I need a
Still, you
highlight
ain't
reel.
catching up.
I need a highlight reel on this. I just need someone to like do a highlight reel of each arc.
I'm sure it's on YouTube.
The best way to rewatch One Piece is just to play the Pirate Warriors games. Good way to get caught up.
Did you buy that new game?
Nah, I didn't. Once I learned it was turn based, it kind of turned me off a little bit. I was like, I don't know about
That's the
turn
best
based.
games, bro.
I don't know, man.
You tried the demo?
I could try to. Demo's free. I could try the demo. You
I
know,
don't think you
it
gotta pay
might be
for a demo.
just what I need, honestly, because I've been a little. I would say I'm a little numb to open world games at the moment, like these big AAA games.
Yeah.
Doing
It's,
doing um doing God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn back to back, and then and Elden Ring, all these huge games back to back. And don't get me wrong, they were all like super fun. It was just like you get another one, and it was just like, all right, this isn't more
I
fun
feel
than
you.
the last one. So like, what am I doing here?
I feel that. But I do have an example if y'all are ready to talk about what has come out.
Yes, yes, by all
Whenever you're
means.
ready.
Alright. So I know I've mentioned it before, but Dan Machi, how not to pick up a girl in a dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all recall that?
Yep,
I
on my
do
list.
recall.
That shit has turned dark and it's amazing. Uh, Came out I think last month, and it's been a weekly release since then. That shit has not slowed down and picked up. Um, Look, like initially looking at it, you would think it's like some happy-go-lucky type anime. Nobody gets hurt, nobody dies, this that, and the other. Nigga, that shit took a turn for the worse.
Ooh.
And it wasn't just this season; it was last season too. Um, but just not to give anything away, it's based off of familiars. So it's like they got God familiars, maybe about six, maybe like 20-ish families.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly it's about like 6-ish families. Um, and there's one protagonist. His name is Bill. He wants to be his whole thing. He wants to be a hero, quote unquote. He's basically like a country boy that was raised. And the city is where you go like dungeon hunting and join familiars and shit. So he starts off as a super weak, I don't know what I'm doing, the super strong, and not even super strong. He's like strong enough to do what he got to do and lead his family.
Nice.
But this current season, it took a turn for the worse for him and his familiar, and it's about this unkillable monster that's hunting them. And their point is that they're going to go save somebody that's stuck in a dungeon, like deep in a dungeon. Uh, but yeah, I can't go too much further than that. But it's in a great place, and I think y'all should watch it if you have time.
Oh no, it's definitely on my
It's
list. I might start it up after The Eminence of Shadows.
You would think it's really itchy, but it ain't. Like they show boobs, but it's not like crazy. It's not like sexual for the most part. It
Irby,
is some
you can't
sexual
watch
stuff
it.
in there, but it's not like that. It's
Irby,
not like based off of sexual shit.
Irby's too young for it. Irby can't watch.
Yeah. My mommy said I can't.
Damn, dog.
Irby,
Yeah,
you got
it's highly recommended.
you got one, Irby.
Nah, I'm not. Nothing really coming out for me per se. I just like catching some new stuff. Maybe Jujutsu when it comes out, or yeah, catching up with Jujutsu. Maybe Super. Love me some Super. Uh, other than that, don't really got too much. I just like to fly by the seat of my pants. Maybe when Spy returns, that's a good one.
I
Spy
couldn't get
Family.
too far in that.
What?
It was cool at first, but I don't know.
What
Hilarious.
spy
I think the
classroom?
whole thing about
Oh,
Spy
Spy
Family.
Family. I love Spy
Yeah.
Family. It's
It
different,
was
man.
cool
It's
at
like
first,
a.
but I'm like, I don't know, it's slow. I don't know. I don't know
It's
what I'm
like
looking for. It's cool. It's like a good thing to put in the background for me.
I think what's appealing to me about Spy Family is that like it's a more entertaining slice of life. It's like it's kind of like a slice of life, but like with comedic value and like there's always something kind of like actiony going on, something funny going on. And it's just like it's not the usual guy girl. Here's a Christmas episode. Here's a New Year's episode. Here's a blah 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 episode. You know what I mean?
No, I get that, and I see the appeal of it.
Yeah.
It just ain't something for me. I tried to watch it. Like first couple episodes, cool,
I had a friend say that as well.
but I think just what's her name, Anya, like knowing all this shit and trying to be like the best girl and trying to avoid shit.
I want to know what
I
happens
don't know,
in the manga that like everyone keeps like putting her into different anime worlds.
what you mean?
If you like on Instagram, there was this time period when like Spy Family was popping off. I assume it was the manga because I didn't see anything in the anime that like merited this kind of like attention. But like they were like putting Anya in like all these anime worlds, calling her OP, and like she was the reason for things happening. I was like, bro, what is going on?
I think that just more some people's creative mind was going off.
Could be. Have you read the
But
manga
yeah,
yet, Irby?
I've read through the ones that we read to, but I haven't really read it yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, keeping it simple. Don't want to ruin my appetite for later.
I feel it.
Yeah. Other than
It's
that,
actually
yeah.
funny that you mentioned the dark turn in that one anime because like like something that like weighed on me a couple more than once or twice in the process of like pondering ideas for my story was like I had it set in my mind that I was gonna kill a character that a lot of people were probably gonna like.
Damn.
Way
And
to ruin it.
well, you don't know what character it is.
It's,
You have
it's
no
probably
idea what
gonna
character it
it's
is.
probably gonna be the one I like. You want to ruin it because you
Sure.
don't like me.
Dude, let me tell you one thing, because like I have envisioned this scene in my head multiple times, and I want to say if I thought about it 5 times, at least 3 times it gave me anxiety just thinking about it.
Then do it, nigga. What you waiting on, dog?
Well, I'm not there yet, but but I'm just like, bro, I can just the people who know me personally. I just one person in mind is probably gonna like not talk to me for a couple days.
Sheesh.
Interesting.
And I was just like, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. I've
So
already
does it have to
envisioned
be
it.
done?
It's got to be
That's what
done.
we here for. A good story. And death.
I'm here for a good time. I'm here for a long time.
But yeah.
Not said it backwards, but a wheel.
That's, yeah. We're here for a good time, not a long time. I agree.
Sometime. Maybe not the whole time.
95% of not of the time. That's what I'm here for.
Hit him with that Dave Chappelle. If I came, it was right on time.
You don't even watch Dave Chappelle.
I've seen skits.
Oh my god, you haven't seen it, dog?
I haven't.
He,
I don't
he
dive
says
into
Kevin
comedy
Hart
too
is
much.
funnier.
I've
Oh
never
my
said
God,
Kevin
you're a
Hart is
disgrace.
funnier than Dave Chappelle.
You did.
I've never said that.
You did say
You
Kevin
said
Hart
that
was
I gotta
funny.
leave.
I've never said that. I just don't watch comedy specials too often. I think the
It
last
was a
fucking
show.
was it a show? I don't watch TV often either. I watch
It
anime.
had like 3 seasons that was the best.
Shit is hilarious, bro.
What can I watch it on? I will watch it.
I don't
Is
even
it
know.
on HBO?
Might be Comedy Central.
Ooh.
I think Comedy Central or HBO.
But yeah,
Double check.
it's hilarious.
It's the right amount of racism, sexism.
Oh, it would
Just-
definitely not be able to air now, but
Yeah.
it was. I remember just
shit
walking
was
into
glorious,
school.
though.
Yeah, walking into school, just saying all the Dave Chappelle jokes and memes and jokes and jokes and jokes and spaghetti.
If it ain't my favorite family, niggas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was a white family that had nigga as their last name. That's the type of shit that Dave Chappelle on.
Yeah.
Oh my
That
god.
shit-
No, I've seen
That shit is
skits, bro. I think the last fucking comedy special I've watched from like start to finish was probably a Kevin Hart one, and then like the one before that was like
Oh
a
my
fucking
God.
Cat Williams one.
Well, Cat Williams did that dude. So I ain't mad at you on that.
I think the Pimp Chronicles was what I watched.
Yeah, that was the shit.
A pimp named Slickback.
No, that's Boondocks, bro.
nigga. A pimp named Slickback.
I will,
So good.
I will forever love that scarecrow scene from the Boondocks. All right, so anime. Back to anime. This is
Yeah.
this is an anime podcast. Back to fucking anime. What are you guys currently watching? Me, obviously, Evidence and Shadows.
Yeah, that was the shit.
2 episodes left, baby.
My Hero, current season. I'm loving the season so far.
I should watch it, bro. I read it. I should watch it. Because honestly, reading My Hero was annoying.
I can imagine. Bill Furry,
Cur-
that's back on.
Love it. It's
Yeah,
just I don't know what they're really. It's just it's like an OP like anime take on
worse than Luffy.
slice of life, right? It's
It
just like
really is.
they're not really struggling, but like it's fun to see the journey.
She out there just
Any
capping
everything she
everybody.
does, she gets a new ability, and it's like,
I
dog.
know.
Even the creators like, we can't kill her. That was the hardest thing we threw at her.
And then
What did she
when they
do?
that one episode where they celebrated, it stopped Maple, but then Sally took over. Then Sally killed it.
Right, I love that. Demon, Welcome to Demon School.
I
Irby,
just
I'm not
finished
sure.
that season. Yeah,
Yeah.
I finished it. I was like, okay.
Still ongoing. A new episode just came out. Unless you
Yeah, I'm
watched
about to
that
say.
new episode.
Um, no, the last one I watched was, I think, when Asmodeus got kicked out. Was the last one I seen.
Oh no, they definitely not finished.
Yeah, so I was like, huh. But they they did it because they never really came to a conclusion for the end of school selection or whatever. So I was like, huh. Well, it should be going on here soon.
Anyone watching the current season of Flex God Anos?
Yes, I think a new episode just. It's been like a couple weeks. An episode just came out.
Has it been a couple weeks?
Yeah, they said something about COVID. I think.
Ah, I'm not caught up. That's why I didn't know. All right, so I'm probably like one
Yeah,
episode behind.
I think I haven't watched it yet. It just came out. Episode 7, I think.
Yeah, I've just been binging Eminence of Shadows. That's why I haven't.
Bruh, I love that show. It's like, this is not for a background character.
Yeah, Pete, have you been watching Blue Lock? You should really watch Blue Lock.
I'm getting to it though.
Okay.
It's first in my list.
I've never been so into soccer.
That shit look demonic.
Yo, bro, it's crazy. Sport animes are just done really well.
I've never been a fan. Well, I can't say I've never watched it.
I liked
So,
Cortico's basketball, obviously the basketball from Prince of Tennis, Haikyuu, and Blue Lock. Those are I know there's a lot more fucking sport animes, but those are my top four right there.
all the popular ones.
Those are.
Hey man, listen, when they're good, they're good.
Shit, I think that's all I'm watching.
I'm watching Bungo Stray Dogs. This current season is fucking crazy.
I fell off on that shit too. My boy told me it gets better. Like I think I stopped watching in like middle of the first season because that shit was fell off. And he said it got better near the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean it's got to be tough to like keep people interested sometimes, right? Because like you, I think now that I wouldn't say I'm a good writer, but now that I write, I feel like I can kind of tell at what points where like this was like a fill-in for them to get to somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
It's just like, oh, banger of a start. Okay, dropped off. This must be a fill-in. This is like, okay, they had an idea and they had an end, and like the middle was spotty. That's like a main reason I didn't I don't really have a second season yet because like I had a first season plan, I have a third season plan, but I don't want the second season to be trash. So like I was just like I'm not gonna write anything there. So I was like, let me just slow down,
I think that's
relax.
the thing. I think people write to get over that writer's block and then they hit a stride and then go back to that writer's block. So, I mean, if you gotta write some shit just to get it out and then get right, by all means.
We'll see. We'll see. Because I have, for Okami the Demon, I have like pieces to a season two. And like I have the puzzle pieces. They're not aligning together yet, but I have the pieces to put it in. For Yodu, I don't really have. I have like an image maybe, but I got none of the pieces for that image. It's just like I have like an outcome I want to achieve here, but I don't know how to get there.
Sounds for tough.
Yeah. So I've just been focusing on the publishing part of things and whatnot.
Oh, I think I told you all a while ago. It's a manga called Black Sun.
I get
It's on
updates on that
Webtoons.
webtoon. Yep.
Yep, that shit's a banger.
Been
They just
waiting for
re-released.
been waiting for more to come out. I don't know how much is out yet, but like I catch up to these fucking webtoons so quick.
The thing about them, they charging 7 coins to unlock their shit, so I'm waiting weekly to read it.
Dude,
I'm not paying no damn 7 coins, dog.
so I'm like weirdly into this one webtoon called hold on, let me find it. I believe it's called I'm the Queen of This Life. And it's similar to an isekai, but not really. She kind of like dies and like kind of goes back in time. She gets a second chance at life, and she's like doing things different. But like it's in the time and age of like kings and queens, and like so you have those people like bastard kids, almost like a Game of Thrones settings without the dragons and shit.
Mhm.
And it was like, oh, we have 10 episodes that you can in advance that you can like pay for in advance. And they're all 7 apiece. I'm like, 7 apiece? That's 70 coins, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dog. Like that.
And I was like holding strong to not buying a single fucking one until a chapter ended on cliffhanger, and I fucking bought all of them. I was like, I'm so weak, so weak.
You are weak.
Now I'm permanently buying this, or I'm either gonna buy this permanently for 7 coins every week, or I'm waiting 10 weeks to get a free episode.
Uh, 7 coins is way too damn much.
It's
Five
crazy,
is
man.
5 is like the tipping point. But 3, I think, is perfect. I think max level newbie, they charge 3.
Yeah, they do charge
That's been
3,
my
which
shit.
a chapter just came out that I have to read.
That shit hard.
Yeah, a chapter just came out.
It's like a nigga starting off as a Sun Jin Woo.
He probably is Sun Jin Woo inspired. He's probably inspired from like solo leveling. You got a couple of those now. Like if you actually like pay attention to some of the titles, a lot of them like, oh, I maxed my level, or oh, I'm the number one player.
I'm gonna go read that shit again. Y'all inspired me.
You said y'all inspired me.
I was literally, I'm like, should I read this shit again? Yeah.
It's good to revisit the roots, man. I'm at the light novel that just came out in audiobook is at the part of the story where Jinwoo is beating up Thomas Andre, the national hunter, because the
Oh
fucking
man,
the S rank dude
I love
kidnapped
that fight.
Jinho. Yo, dude, it's so good. I was just like, I'm listening to it, like I gotta fucking read this fight again, bro. Like the the art is fucking beautiful. There's so much in this that I just need to read again.
Yeah, I'm in there. Thanks, fellas.
Herbie, what are you watching?
Nothing really.
What lies?
Yeah, not really watching too much anything. Maybe looking at some obscure stuff. Was watching Gridman, and it's a Puella Magi Magishika. This is something I just threw on there. They'd be watching me most of the time, but you know,
I don't know if
background
Pete would
noise.
like Miroku-chan, but Herbie, I think you would like that. It's just like it's nothing too serious. It's just a girl who like sees like creepy looking spirits and like she tries not to acknowledge them during her school life. I think you would like enjoy that.
You don't know what I was like.
I said I think.
I think I heard of that.
You
It's
guessing?
surprisingly good. I binged it, but
Binge everything, nigga.
yeah. Listen, when it's good, you gotta binge. If you don't make time for it, then you just lose time. You know what I mean?
Word to your mother.
I feel that. That's all I do at work for real. That's where I watch all my shit.
Where I used to have time to
Work.
read at work. I don't got dick of time left, bro. It's just I can't squeeze in a fucking manga to save my life at work.
I can't do that after work.
What
I
else?
mean, class, kids, working.
Yeah, you got a lot on your plate right now.
I know, bro.
Here I am too lazy to go to the store to get the stuff I need to make a beef stew tomorrow.
Terrible,
Yeesh.
Chuck.
I've been wanting it
You
for
know
like
what's been
months.
lazy.
For months, I was just like, I want to make beef stew again in the slow cooker. And it's just like, I gotta get all the ingredients. I don't wanna.
I don't wanna be you. Yeah. You need to do it, dog. Ain't nothing to but to do it, baby.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. True words, never spoken.
Yeah, you just need to do it, dog.
But has anyone been watching Tokyo Revengers?
Nah.
I haven't either.
I'm
Didn't even
off
know it
and
came
on just
back.
because I read it.
That's what I'm saying. I was just like, I'm not. I think that's one of the like. Unfortunately, it's one of like the downsides to me reading things. Like I'm not in a rush to watch it
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And I guess it gives me time for more other things, but like, God, I was like, I was always looking forward to Tokyo Revengers like week after week after week. Now that it's an actual animated season now, I'm like, I read it.
You are absolutely correct.
I finished it. Like, what am I gonna rush to watch it for? Like, My Hero Academy. I'm like, I'm 2 arcs ahead of this.
Exactly.
I don't know. They're so detailed in the short little things they gave us each week.
Some things you can't read. Hunter x Hunter, you should not read. I've seen the amount of words that go into these chapters. I will watch it. Hands down.
Didn't a new
wait.
chapter come out?
Yeah, chapters have came out, like new chapters. I haven't seen if they're like the previous ones, like with the amount of fucking words, the fucking essay you have to read per fucking page. I saw that shit on Instagram. I was just like, that is ridiculous. I would never. I'd feel like I'm reading a book and I'd probably fall asleep.
Damn.
Did you guys hear they're
Thought about
changing the
picking it up.
ending to Attack on Titan again?
Really? I was so mad at the ending, dog. I told y'all I was pissed at the ending.
I thought it ended fine.
I think they're making
Yeah.
2 endings.
I would watch it if they're doing that.
This fucking season has 4 parts. I was like, dog, you only needed 2. Like, the shit was almost over when you ended it on, like, part 2.
Right. Crazy niggas ain't tired of that shit yet.
I don't know, man. Shit is crazy, but, Mappa needs to drop Attack on Titans and start working on this fucking solo leveling faster. I would binge this show if they dropped it, like, right now. if Netflix dropped this fucking show, I would binge it right now. No fucks given.
Shit, we know.
Yeah.
I already know. Once I finish the anime, we'll watch it again. And I was like, I'm gonna watch this multiple times. I've read it multiple times. I've listened to it multiple times. I'm gonna watch it multiple times.
I'm ready for Tower of God to come. I mean, I want to watch the second season. They slipping.
Tower of God second season is supposed to come out
I know.
for like the first time in fucking forever. God of High School finally ended like a
Oh
couple
my
months
god,
back.
I'm done with that. I've been done with that shit. That
Yeah.
shit made no sense.
That shit got crazy,
No.
bro.
Like, I stopped reading. I'm like, what is this bullshit that's going on? Like,
I couldn't stop. I was so committed to it. I was at the point I was just like, what is going on? I don't understand half of this.
bro, that's some shit I binged. Then it got to the point everybody was powering up in the god and shit wasn't making sense.
Bro, it was so cool at first. I was just like, yo, this is so dope. And then like it got
And they
like
killing random niggas off and coming back and I don't know, dog. Shit was
then it
wasn't
got
making
gods
sense.
involved, and I was just like, what is this? Oh man. But I'm excited. Tower of God coming back, man. I can't wait. That tournament they left off where Bam might be getting married but might not be getting married.
I love it.
Kun's a fucking prisoner to Rachel right now. It's crazy.
Shit,
I think I just
read
spoiled
that
the
too.
shit out of Irby.
You did.
I thought he finished.
I just remembered he stopped reading once he didn't
Yeah.
have once he didn't have like 10 chapters, he just stopped fucking reading.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So,
Why would you
Kun's a
do that,
prisoner.
Irby? Why would you just stop reading?
cause that's just the way I roll.
This guy.
Yeah.
My bad, Irby.
That's how it be, dog. But now I know.
My bad.
But now I know.
Yeah.
Don't forget it. All
Nah.
good.
I remember everything.
He won't.
I
He's
got a steel
he's gonna
trap.
read it and text me. Oh God, this cunt being trapped would have been a surprise if someone didn't spoil it.
Yeah. But you know, you can't win them all, baby.
Listen, you right. You right. You're right.
I know I'm right.
What else? I don't really have anything else.
Yeah. Me neither.
Good.
All right, we good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sounds
think so.
about good.
Yeah. All right. Cool, guys. This was episode 100. I hope you enjoyed the sincerity of this conversation, and we'll catch you next week, episode 101. We're gonna start it over. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.